Hey guys, Jaime here, Divinely Canadian Tarot. I'm here to do a love reading for you guys. This one is for the sign of Virgo. And Virgos, as usual, messages may or may not resonate during the reading. Keep the messages that resonate, leave the ones that don't. They're just for another Virgo who's also watching, okay? Otherwise, it can get confusing. And cards, when they come in the reverse, meaning upside down, I do read intuitively and I'll provide you the messages from Spirit Guides. Okay, let's see what we've got for your Spirit of the Animal Oracle. We've got Tiger Fire. Okay, Virgos, here you go. So this is, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous creatures. Okay, so that's your Spirit of the Animal Oracle for the reading. Now let's see what your Romance Angel Oracle messages are. What does Virgo need to hear for their love life, Spirit Guides? What does Virgo need to hear? Okay. We've got one energy. Two more, please, Spirit Guides. Two more Romance Angel Oracles. Thank you. And one more. Thank you so much. Okay, so, interesting. So we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. 1,000,000,000% true. Yeah, that much true. Then we got forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Stop carrying baggage around, emotional baggage. You know, like when you let people live rent-free in your mind and they need to be evicted. That kind of deal. And then we've got true love. Yes, this is the romance of a lifetime, Virgos. Arrgh. Okay, this is looking good so far. So good. So loving yourself first, forgiving and learning, and true love. Let's see what we've got for love and romance oracle messages for you. Love and romance oracle messages, please. Spirit guides for the sign of Virgo. Messages for Virgos. Okay. So the first one we have is gifts, and it says, love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. And with that comes communication, right? You can only understand somebody else if you've communicated. It can't be a guessing game, because then that gets frustrating. And then assumptions are made. And then other things come from that. And it just snowballs into something you probably don't want, right? We've got long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. So if you got feelings for somebody you haven't seen in a really long time, you know, a few years, decades, but you run into each other again, it's going to feel like no time has passed. Of course, you'll look older, but it'll feel like no time has passed. The energy, the connection that you guys have, right? We've got nurture. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They'll flourish. Beautiful advice. Okay, well, there you go. Some of you guys may be dealing with somebody who lives at a far distance, or you haven't seen them in a really long time, but I feel like those feelings between one another are still as strong as they've ever been. I don't feel like that's ever, been something that can just disappear. I feel like you guys will love each other forever. Let's see what we got for spiritual AF message. The reason why you're not together, you know that more than I do. Be different for all of you. Okay, so Virgos, we've got... you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Now that's an interesting one. Okay, so Virgo, you know how you can tell if someone's taking advantage of you? You feel like crap after giving to them. That crap isn't healthy for anyone. Put the match down and back away. They can get warm on their own. Now do something kind for yourself. That's a better service to the world anyway. Great advice. Great advice. You don't need to be somebody you're not just to please somebody or others, you know? Be you. If they don't like it, there's the door. Now we're going to roll the dice, and the dice have every letter of the alphabet on them, including 4 wild. I'm going to roll until I have 5 different letters. Could end up being your person's first name, their last name, your initials, their initials, really. Whatever helps you identify who it is you're dealing with, and the letters what's important. And if you don't like the dice, tap, 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 tap the screen. It will fast forward until the dice are done, and we get right into the reading. So, first letter we have is O, so we've got Oscar, Olive, Olivia. We've got L, so we've got Lucy, Lorraine, Luann, Lana. And we've got C, so we've got Carl, Carlos, Carol. I don't know why, but Caillou's showing up. And I don't know why. Maybe the CLU is like, my brain has just went to Caillou. You know that whiny kid show from back in the day? Yeah. My daughter's 28. That was one of her favorite shows. That kid whines more than the word wine itself. Like, oh my gosh. And we have W for wine. We've got Walter, Warren, Wilma, William, Wesley, Winona. Last but not least, we have A. So we've got Andy, Andrew, Austin, Annabelle, Annabella, Ashley. And yeah, that's what we have. A, W, C, L, and O. Okay, if your person's letter didn't come out, don't sweat it. We're going to get right into the reading. Okay, guys, and remember, my readings are timeless. Could have happened already, could be happening right now, or could happen in your future. And as well as vice versa could happen. I could say this is you over here, Virgo, but you feel like your person is here and you're over there, and that works just fine. You go with whatever side resonates for you, okay? Let's see what we have for Virgo's energies, please, Spirit Guides. 4 of Wands. 8 of Swords. A self-imposed prison that you've put yourself in your mind. King of Wands. That could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, somebody bold, confident, sexy, assertive, and they go after what they want, and rarely do they not get it. Ooh, 5 of Wands, a conflict, drama, something is not going so well. Ooh, 10 of Wands, is it become very heavy? I feel like you guys, some of you guys are in a marriage or long-term commitment, could be with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and I feel like it's just, you guys are fighting a lot. You're not getting along. You feel trapped. You feel like you're perhaps trapped in a marriage or commitment. And I feel like you really want out, but you don't know what to do. 4 of Wands here. And I feel like, did you settle? You know, sometimes you settle when you're not in love. And then you're like, how the hell did I get here? You know? Oh, because it's not that you were desperate. It's that you were, you know, needing someone in your life and you just grabbed the first poor soul that came by. Okay, so 4 of Wands. You're looking at your life going, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like I made a mistake. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water energy. You may have water in your chart, Virgos. You're somebody who loves deep, deep and unconditional. And I feel like that's what happened. You love this person, but you've never been in love with this person. Queen of Pentacles, you're very independent, grounded, successful, and you can run the show of your life all on your own. Okay, Virgo, this is you, the Queen of Pentacles, and you don't want to be in a relationship where you're doing everything, and you may very well have been. Sometimes if you don't set boundaries right away in a relationship, and you just give, do, then the expectation is there. And then when you get upset, they don't understand what's going on. Right? You need to set boundaries. You can't assume that they're going to know, that, you want good morning and good night messages. Some people don't want those. Some people don't want to be bugged, Some people are just like, I'll let you know when I want to chat. Like some people, everybody's so different. And well, we have Hierophant, a Taurus energy. I'm feeling like there was a divorce. There was perhaps even counseling for you or for both of you. But I feel like I feel like being apart is better for some reason. I'm getting here the 10 of Cups. You thought this was going to be happily ever after the end, but it's unfortunately not, because you're in the 8 of Swords energy with the 10 of Cups. That's not the reflection of the 10 of Cups. Holy shit, effing bonkers. Ben, je comprends là qu'est-ce qui se passe ici. Okay, I get what's going on here. We've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. Somebody toxic, somebody who could have drug addictions to drugs, alcohol, sex, working, some sort of an obsession, gambling. I feel like whatever this person's problem was, addiction was, is what really ruined this marriage. And doesn't have to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could just be somebody I described their energies. They're really confident. They think they're just great. And perhaps their cockiness got the better of them. The 5 of Cups. I feel like they really disappointed you. You got 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, divine timing at work in your love life. Everything's happening in the way that it should be happening, even though it may not feel like it at that time. Knight of Swords. I feel like this person is doing you a favor. I feel like, you guys are going to separate, and it's going to happen very, very quickly, abruptly. There's too much fighting. There's too much conflict. There's too much aggression between you guys. Perhaps due to a lot of deception, lies, worry, wondering, I know you're up to something. And it's like, this needs to end. Done, diddy, done, done. You and this person don't work well. It's just a heavy burden, a heavy load you're carrying, and it's getting to the point where it's getting too heavy. Queen of Swords, and you're just done with crap. Okay, Queen of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have this in your chart, air in your chart, but man, you're done with BS. You're like, we're taking the BS sandwiches off the menu because I ate far too many of those, and if I have another one, I'm just going to be deathly ill. Okay, we need to take them off the menu now. 8 of Pentacles, focus all on their occupation. I feel like they're putting their focus where it needs to be and letting go of this heavy burden of dealing with this person's energies. So the cat hair. Okay, so let's see what we've got for the 10 of Wands. To clarify the 10 of Wands, please, Spirit Guides. 10 of Wands. I've got the tower! Not having this person in your life is life altering, life changing. It was scary. It was scary because you're used to certain situations. Every day is a certain way, and now it's like your life is completely changed. You're focused on your job, and you're finding self-love. Look at that, Page of Cups. I feel like you're learning to love yourself. You're realizing where you need to be putting your energies and where they are most effective within yourself. Okay, so now let's see what we've got here for your person's energies, Virgos. Oops. So Virgo's person's energies, please. Let's see what we've got. For Virgo's person's energies, please, Spirit guys. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Virgo's person's energies. Well, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. You're dealing with somebody single, independent, successful, grounded, balanced, and they look good, smell good. They're successful. They value their appearance in a way that they don't want to be caught out somewhere in a pair of jogging pants, and feel like they dress to the nines, pun intended, right? Five of Swords. Well, I see why they're single. I feel like they've dealt with deceit, lies. Somebody pulled a fast one, and now they're single. Six of Pentacles. I feel like they were taken advantage of. Kind of like what you had done to you. I don't feel like you guys went through the exact same thing, but probably very, very similar energies. And it looks here like I didn't pull out 3 cards here. I'm pulling another one out here. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, let go of heavy burdens, man. I think I was hooked on the BS sandwich and then I drifted to the next one. Are you kidding me? Hierophant, Taurus energy. Yep, I feel like your person also could have gone through a separation, a divorce. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Uh-huh. Oh boy, I'm feeling like something similar went down between, not between you guys, but you guys both kind of dealt with similar situations. So, Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, for Virgo and their person's energies. Okay, so Virgo's person. We've got the King of Swords, so you could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. This person could be a, police officer in the Army, in the Navy, in the Marines, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, some sort of position of high authority, even security, alpha, very alpha male, alpha female. But this person has a lot of love to give. They could be a Gemini because we've got lovers in a dangerous time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We've got Queen of Swords. Wow. Looks like they're looking for their divine counterpart. King and Queen of Swords with the lovers. They're single, Nine of Pentacles, and they're looking for a commitment, a relationship. And I feel like this person knows what they want. Five of Swords. They dealt with deceit. Somebody took them for a ride they did not want to go on. Five of Swords. Well. Justice. I feel divorce, separation. Something happened here. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. There was a commitment, and I feel like it was, there was deception. Five of frickin' Swords. Are you for real? There was deception. Well, deception twice, okay? Perhaps this person was lied to on more than one occasion, gave this person a chance, and they did it again, and then that's like, you know what? We're done. The Hermit, Virgo energy. I feel like they gave their person a chance, and their person blew it again. Oh, it fell in. It doesn't just fall in, Just doesn't. The Emperor. Well. Aries energy. You could be dealing with somebody who's in a position of high authority and power. I'm feeling like this is somebody new coming into your life here that is very, very successful. They could run a business, a corporation, manage a whole lot of people. They could be older than you, if not. They're very mature for their age, and they're very attractive, okay? And it's not even their outside appearance. It's their confidence. The way that they carry themselves, it's like they're not putting up with things like that. Page of Pentacles. They know that they have other opportunities. And I feel like this person's confidence was, a little hurt for a while, but I feel like they bounce right back. Two of Pentacles. They're trying to find balance in their life. And I feel like they have found the balance here. So I feel like they're going to get back now. Okay, because they're very giving, and it's time to get back. So the Hierophant, Ace of Wands, a new beginning in love. Oh boy. 10 of freaking Cups, guys. We got 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. They're looking for their happily ever after. They're looking for the person that completes them. 3 of Pentacles. They want a team player. They want somebody who is going to be a partner. I feel like they're ready. They're ready to get back into a commitment. I feel like they dealt with betrayal, but they realized that wasn't the person that was for me. With you, they feel something so different. I mean, perhaps it's the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the conversations you guys have are very easy, smooth. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Oh, they've been watching you, baby. They've been watching you. Six of Pentacles. They feel like it's meant to be. They feel this balanced energy when they are with you, which they've never felt with another. Four of Cups. They're used to disappointment, but with you, they're feeling something different and they can't explain it. They can't explain their feelings. Okay. Yeah, let's see the energies between the two of you. Okay, energies between Virgos and who they are dealing with, Spirit guides. Virgos and their person's energy, please. Are you kidding me? Is that hair? Oh, I thought it was the Hierophant again. Even better. Six de Bâton. Six of Wands, Leo energy, an energy of victory, success. Well. Three of Swords. I feel like the heartbreak is no more. You guys are going to have victory and success. Look, choosing a new path. Okay, Six de Bâton is this one here, Six of Wands, and Trois d'Épée is the Three of Swords. I apologize. I always say I'm not going to forget, and I do. And then we've got Le Deux de Bâton, the Two of Wands, choosing another path. Going toward something that just feels right, which is not something I feel like you guys normally do. Look, Le Jugement, judgment, where it's, you know what? I'm just going to make a decision. I'm just going to make a decision, give it if it feels right, why not? Okay, why miss out? Okay, so Six of Wands, we're clarifying first here, which is the energy of victory, success, Leo energy. This is somebody coming back victoriously from the war, and everyone is cheering them on for coming back and winning and still being alive and in one piece, you know? Ten of Wands, oh boy. Like, the Ten of Wands is something that's been weighing heavy on you, heavy on your shoulders. And I feel like the Six of Wands is you taking the reins back and finally getting your... Yeah, look, Four of Cups, just disappointment. So much disappointment. And I feel like you're worried that it's just going to be disappointment. You're trying to feel different. You're trying to open up, but you're having a hard time. Look, Seven of Coins. You're just sitting there contemplating, daydreaming, trying to figure out what you're going to be doing and how you're going to manage, what direction in life you want to go in. Because I feel like you're just so tired of being disappointed in Four of Cups, like disappointment. It's just like, you know, when you're worrying that you're going to be disappointed, you could be, creating that energy, right? So you don't want to be in a negative energy. And I feel like you need to stop being so overwhelmed about what it is that you want and just, be in the present, man, and just take it down a few notches, As the kids say, dial it back a bit. Are you kidding me? It always feels like somebody's watching me. Page of Swords. This person is definitely watching you. They have their eye on you. Totally. Six of Blades. Six of Swords. Let go of this pain, this hurt. Okay, this Three of Swords, Six of Swords. This is telling you need to let go of the past hurt. You can't carry that around with you. You can't carry around your baggage with you. Nobody wants to take care of your baggage for you. You need to cleanse this baggage out of your energies, right? By working on your self-worth and realizing that you are more important by investing your energies in you. Okay, it's just reality, man. Nine of freaking Blades. Yeah, you're gonna create this energy that's going to be very negative if you don't change your ways and let go of pain. And I feel like this person is watching you because I feel like they're very intrigued with you and they really want to be in your life, and they feel there's just something about you that they can't really explain. And I feel like it's soulmate energy. I haven't gotten the Six of Cups, but I'm feeling it intuitively here. The Two of Wands we're clarifying with. Are you kidding me? The King of Wands. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. So this is, you've got the Emperor here. So this is Aries energy, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you could be connecting with the fire sign, somebody who is very balanced. Very balanced. I mean, look at this person. They're balancing those trays without a problem. I feel like you're just finally starting to feel really good about yourself again and feeling like you can conquer the world. The Hangman, stop worrying about what other people are thinking. Stop worrying about making others happy. Stop self-sacrificing your happiness, your life for other people's happiness. Because this individual does not care. You know, everybody's like annoyed by him and he doesn't care. He's just doing his flips and just going to town. And Judgment. It's time. It's time to make a decision. You know, are you going to stay in the energy of feeling sorry for yourself, being all victimized? Or are you going to take the bull by the horns? Eight of Blades. Like, look at you. You're just like in a twist. You know, you remind me of a dishcloth where you squeeze all the water out of it and then you leave it on the counter for a couple days and then you go back and the thing's crunchier than ever. Yeah. So you need to like let that go, man. Four of Wands. You know what? Loosen the hell up. I feel like you need to go have a good time. Have some fun. You know, you need to just get out there. Go out and have some fun because I feel like you are way too uptight and you need to, mingle. King of Blades. And I'm feeling like this person from your past, you could be running into this person at this party too, and they maybe see you mingling with somebody new, and that might not be the greatest situation. Might cause jealousy is what I'm feeling. So I don't know what kind of party you'd be going to where that would happen, but I'm feeling obviously that for a very select few. I'm just feeling like you really need to let out of your self-imposed prison that you've put yourself in and have a good time in your life, because I feel like you are punishing yourself, constantly punishing yourself, okay? And I feel like you need to stop doing that, okay? Because I feel like you need to forgive yourself too, because I feel like you dealt with the devil and you're just, I don't know if this person was narcissistic as well, could have been verbally or physically abusive as well. Not for everyone, obviously, but I'm feeling like there was a lot of cocky energies on this person's part, but I'm feeling like there is somebody definitely new coming in where you need to put your guard down, but you're just not doing it, and you may be chasing this person away without even doing anything to really realize that that's what you're doing. But you could be pushing somebody away that's definitely worth not doing that with. So let's see what we've got here for your soulmate card. So close your eyes, Virgos. Whether you're in a relationship or not, focus on your soulmate. Simply breathe, relax, feel their presence. Feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And when I read the energy to you, allow the words I read to resonate within your heart center. Okay, well. This is interesting because I believe this is the one that I pulled for Taurus. So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with the Taurus, but we've got the Hierophant quite a few times. So you could very well be dealing with another Earth sign Taurus. So love is the expression of Goddess and God flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power, which through the merging of two souls become an exploration of the divine. Okay, this may not be the one that Taurus got. Maybe I'm losing it. I think it was another sign. I don't think it was today, but whatever. Either way, guys, you could be dealing with a Taurus just because I told you so. But the merging of two souls become an exploration of the divine. I feel like that is you coming together with a soulmate. And I feel like you need to let that guard down. I feel like you've just got your guard up way too high, and that's because of what you've dealt with. I mean, you dealt with the devil, so I can't really blame you, right? So let's see what we've got, Virgos, for a healing oracle for you to wrap up your reading. Healing oracle, please, for the sign of Virgos, spirit guides. One more, please. Oh, I just saw freedom. We all would love some of that, wouldn't we? Okay, so we've got a new opening. Okay, so I feel like this is someone new, somebody who you have not been in a relationship before, in a commitment before, and it's like you guys feel like you already know each other because you're soulmates, right? Because our souls are traveling in these vessels we call these bodies of ours. And when you meet somebody, you could be meeting like a really old soul. You could meet a soul you've had, a few lifetimes with, and you encounter each other and you're just like, you're not my usual type, but what is this? Do you feel it too? C'est ça. That's the reason why. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we've got a new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another one will open, and it will be for my betterment. I've seen somebody put, no, a new door never opens. If that's your mindset, that's why no doors are opening for you. Turn that frown upside down and get positive, man. We've got, I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. Sure does. Sure does. Be confident that another door will open. Okay? Don't be negative. If you're a negative nanny, well, no wonder what's going to happen, right? The energies you put out into the universe will be the ones you will receive back, right? So if you're negative and crusty, what do you think is going to come near you? Negative and crusty, right? We don't want crusty. Crusty's not good. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys. So I sure hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to thumbs it up if you did. And hit subscribe if you guys would love to support my channel. I'd be so grateful. And share the video with anybody who you feel is in need to hear these messages. And the update on my daughter, Kirsten. I know some of you guys have been asking. And if you're new to my channel, my daughter had leukemia all of last year into this year. And my oldest daughter was her stem cell donor. And Kirsten's in complete remission, doing really well. She's actually growing ringlet curls on her head. And she's joking around saying it's turning into an afro because it's just it's getting so big growing in. And she used to have straight, flat hair. So this is like quite the change for her. And she just came back from a trip with her friends. She was gone for 2 weeks to Montreal and enjoyed staying in this giant mansion that one of her boyfriend's rich baseball friends bought half this mansion in Montreal on this really rich area where it's like full of stars, and they got to stay there for 2 weeks. So she had a really good time. And so, yeah, she's living her life and, trying to get back into her life. She's still, weak, and she still can't be in the sun for long periods of time. And, she still doesn't have all the energy that she would love to have, but she's doing really, really well. So I thank you guys for being there for me and my family, for the last year and a half. And I don't know if we would have been able to make it without you guys. It was a really challenging time having a family member with leukemia. Everyone has leukemia in the family when that happens. It affects every single one of us because you love this person to pieces and you want to do anything and everything to help, but your hands are so tied through an experience like that. The only thing you can do is be supportive and be there. So I was there every day for her through this experience. I even quit my job for her. So that's why we're going through some financial difficulties right now. But you know what? It is what it is. And you do what you do for family that you love, right? So with that said, I don't think we're going to be going to Paris, France anytime soon. It's her dream and I want to make it happen, but I'll still be doing some live readings, obviously not today, and I had a really crazy weekend, so I apologize for that, but I will be doing a live again very, very soon. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are in this world. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.